guys, how's it going today? For today's video, we're continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated series, with Book 1, Episode 10, Jet. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this show is so wholesome and so cute. I can't help but have a smile on my face knowing that I'm gonna watch it today. I don't know, it just makes me really hype and really excited. So I just want to thank you guys for watching along with me. Thank you for joining me for this. I don't know what jet means. I don't think they have technology like that, so I don't think it's a plane. But I don't really know what it's gonna be about, so we're gonna figure it out. Thank you guys again for watching. If you guys are interested in watching the full length along with me, where you have access to my full length reviews of everything, and you also get to vote for what I'll be watching next, be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll be linking that down below in the description. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much if you do check it out. Without further ado, let's continue Avatar: The Last Airbender with Book 1, Episode 10, Jet. Oh, it's like a red forest. Okay, so it looks like fall.
Where's Momo? Hang on, Momo!
I like that they gently released him.
You too.
Aw, good. I was
This is
wondering.
gonna take forever.
I was wondering.
That works.
Wait, but then they hit the ground and stuff. I was wondering if Aang was gonna release them.
These are Fire Nation traps. You can tell from the metalwork. No flying this time. Somehow Prince Zuko and the Fire Nation keep finding us. It's because they spot Appa. He's just too noticeable.
Sokka's clever.
He's a gigantic, fluffy monster with an arrow on his head. My instincts tell me we should play it safe this time and walk.
You're the leader? But your voice still cracks.
I'm the oldest, and I'm a warrior.
If anyone's the leader, it's Aang.
He's just a goofy kid.
He's right.
I bet you wouldn't be so bossy if you kissed a girl.
I've kissed a girl. You just haven't met her.
Gran?
I was gonna say, there were 12 people in your village, and all of them were either really old or children.
We'll try it your way, oh wise leader.
Walking stinks.
Yeah.
How do people go anywhere without a flying bison? Hey, Sokka's instincts. Would you mind?
Okay, I get it. But the important thing is that we're safe from the Fire Nation.
Oh, about that. Oh god. Okay. Oh no, that sucks. Nice. That's useful.
How'd you do that?
Secret.
Instinct?
Yeah, it was instinct. Oh, we have someone on our side who's single-handedly going to take down the Fire Nation troops?
Down you go.
Okay. He looks like Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Oh.
Hey, he was
It's like
mine.
the Lost Boys.
Gotta be
It's
quicker next time.
It's giving like Peter Pan crew. I don't think he's a kid. It's a fight.
Man!
I don't know how Sokka's weapon works. It's like a ball on a stick. I don't. How does it work? He's good. And he doesn't even bend.
Hi.
You just took out a whole army almost single-handed.
My name is Jet, and these are my freedom fighters.
Okay,
Sneers,
Jet.
Longshot, Smellerbee, the Duke, and Pipsqueak.
That's a funny name.
You think my name is funny?
It's hilarious.
I love that. Everyone just has good vibes from Aang. Love that man. You can't ever be mad at Aang.
We're lucky you were there.
We were waiting to ambush those soldiers all morning. We just needed the right distraction. And then you guys stumbled in. You'll get yourself killed doing that.
Oh, get roasted, Sokka. But I think Sokka was in the right, to be honest.
Take the stuff back to the hideout.
You guys have a hideout?
Want to see it?
Yes, we want to see it.
Hold this.
What's this
Oh.
do?
I'll get up on my own.
I like that he's not even
Grab
surprised.
hold of me, Katara.
Oh, there's like a romance brewing. Oh.
Nice place you got!
The Fire Nation can't find us.
Why does the Fire Nation want to find you?
We've been ambushing their troops, cutting off their supply lines, and doing anything we can to mess with them.
That's so brave.
Yeah, nothing's braver than a guy in a treehouse.
Such a buzzkill.
Longshot over there? His town got burned down by the Fire Nation, and we found the Duke trying to steal our food. I don't think he ever really had a home.
So it's like a band of misfits.
Fire Nation killed my parents.
Sokka and I lost our mother to the Fire Nation.
Today, we struck another blow against the Fire Nation swine. The Fire Nation thinks they don't have to worry about a couple of kids hiding in the trees. They are dead wrong.
He reminds me so much of Spike from Cowboy Bebop. It's like crazy. I know it's like the hair and face, but still.
That was some great bending I saw out there today.
He's the Avatar.
Avatar, huh? So I might know a way that you and Aang can help in our struggle.
We have to leave tonight.
I needed you on an important mission tomorrow.
What mission?
A lookout?
It amplifies vibrations.
Good trick.
Someone's approaching. I think there's just one.
Good work, Sokka.
He's just an old man.
You are not about to kill this old man. Do not ambush him.
I'm just a traveler.
Stop.
Do you like destroying towns? Do you like destroying families? Do you?
Have mercy.
Does the Fire Nation have mercy?
Jet's got some anger.
Jet, he's just an old man.
Have you forgotten that the Fire Nation killed your mother?
We got his stuff, Jet.
It's what has to be done. Now let's get out of here.
You robbed an old man. Of course it's not right. Okay, so Jet's not really the good guy we thought he was. His anger pushes him a little too much.
Is Jet back?
But we're leaving.
But I made him this hat.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Your boyfriend Jet's a thug.
He's just got a different way of life. A really fun way of life.
He mugged an old man because he could.
He beat and robbed a harmless old man.
You told them what happened, but you didn't mention that the guy was Fire Nation?
Even if he was Fire Nation, he was a harmless civilian.
See? There's a compartment for poison in
I don't
the knife.
believe that.
He was sent to eliminate me.
I don't believe that.
I didn't see any knife.
I'm sure you just didn't notice the knife.
There was no knife.
I really need your help. The Fire Nation is planning on burning down our forest. If you both use water bending to fill the reservoir, we could fight the fires.
I love that Aang's wearing the hat.
We can't leave now with the Fire Nation about to burn down a forest.
We can't trust him.
You're jealous that he's a better warrior and a better leader.
It's just that my
Well,
instincts...
my instincts tell me we need to stay here a little longer and help Jet.
I think Katara's instincts are wrong.
Let's go.
Huh?
We get down there.
You're not to blow the dam until I give the signal. If the reservoir isn't full, the Fire Nation troops could survive.
What about the people in the town?
That's the price of ridding this area of the Fire Nation.
No!
Where do you think you're going?
I mean, he didn't leave or go anywhere. He was just eavesdropping. That sentence doesn't work.
I heard your plan.
Our plan is to rid the valley of the Fire Nation.
There are people living there, Jet.
We can't win without making some sacrifices.
That's how the Fire Nation thought about you and your family.
You lied to Aang and Katara about the forest fire.
I was hoping you'd have an open mind. I can see you've made your choice. Take him for a walk. We're gonna win a great victory against the Fire Nation today.
I'm sorry about how Sokka's been acting.
He already apologized.
Sokka apologized?
Not like him. They know he's lying.
Underground water is trying to escape from these vents. I need you guys to help it along.
I don't know.
Katara, you can do this.
He's like manipulating them. They don't have the full truth or the full story.
Good job. A few more geysers and it'll be full. You two keep it up. I'll go check on things at the reservoir.
When we're done, we'll meet you over there.
Probably better if you meet me back at the hideout.
I bet that's enough.
Let's catch up with Jet at the reservoir. I'm sure he'll be happy to see us.
If only.
Jet's a great leader. We follow what he says, and things always turn out okay.
Then he's got a lot to learn.
Hey!
Have him go over the trap.
While you two are up there, you might want to practice your knot work.
You gonna eat your lychee nuts?
What are they doing? Why would they need blasting jelly?
Because Jet's gonna blow up the dam.
No, that would destroy the town. Jet wouldn't do that.
Sokka was right. Oh, he stole your thing.
Jet, why?
Think about what the Fire Nation did to your mother.
And what you're gonna be doing to a bunch of kids, too.
I thought your brother would understand.
Where's Sokka?
Katara.
Get away from her!
You're not going anywhere without your glider.
I'm not gonna fight
Aang's
you,
really
Jet.
You'll have to if you want your glider back.
1v1ing Jet? I don't know how it's gonna go. I think Aang's good, but he's not like a skilled fighter yet. Honestly, airbending is OP. Like, you have an infinite resource. You can just bend whenever, right? Like water, you need a water source. Fire, you can create. Earth, it's kind of all around. I guess water's the only one that's a little bit more difficult since you need the water, but air is just always around you. He got his glider! Go get it, Aang. Katara, there's water. Do something! Nice. And she freezes him.
You lied to me!
It's time.
You're too late.
Sokka's still out there.
In the glider.
Come on, Sokka. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Sokka, come through!
Sokka didn't make it in time.
This was a victory, Katara. The Fire Nation is gone, and this valley will be safe.
It will be safe. Without you. I warned the villagers of your plan. Just in time.
So they evacuated?
The Fire Nation soldiers assumed I was a spy, but one man vouched for me. The old man you attacked.
It came full circle. It's amazing, so quickly. Oh, she would have lost her life and her family and everything.
You traitor!
No, Jet. You became the traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people.
Goodbye, Jet.
Yip yip.
We thought you were going to the dam. How come you went to the town instead?
Your instincts told you.
Sometimes they're right.
You know we're going the wrong way, right?
And sometimes they're wrong.
Oh, I love it. A Sokka episode where Sokka's right. That's cute. I like that. They gave me butterflies. That was really cute and sweet. So, I don't know what to say about this episode other than we need to trust Sokka's instincts. I was just saying how I want a Sokka episode because I feel like we've had Aang's back. We did one with Katara as well. That was the last one. And now we have Sokka. I think now we're going to move forward to like a different arc or maybe like change it up in the story a little bit. It kind of sucks what happened with Jet, that it kind of left on like a not good note, but I think it also does show that we're not, like, people aren't only going to meet, like, we're not only going to meet good, innocent individuals. We're going to see people who are angry at the Fire Nation that are going to try and cause chaos and havoc and destruction. So it's going to be a lot of conflict moving forward, and I feel like this was definitely a stepping stone in that direction.
Aren't you forgetting the tarp? You're supposed to put the tarp on top of the tent so we don't get rained on.
You'd be right, but seeing how it's the dry season, you're not.
I don't believe that. I feel like it's going to start raining randomly.
But what if it does rain?
What if it doesn't? Katara, why don't you worry about gathering the firewood? Because that kindling's looking pretty sorry. If you're not gonna do your job...
Harsh words won't solve problems.
Yes,
Action.
Aang, be mediator.
Why don't you just switch jobs?
Sounds good.
Whatever.
That's a good idea. You're doing very well.
Momo, that's fair. Appa's got 5 stomachs.
This is true. Wow, Aang's doing really well as being a mediator.
The Great Divide.
It's just the Grand
Wow.
Canyon. It's just the Avatar version of the Grand Canyon. I want to see it.
The largest canyon in the entire world.
Hey, if you're looking for the canyon guide, I was here first!
This is the same voice actor that does Robin from Teen Titans. I know that voice anywhere.
You wouldn't be calm if the Fire Nation destroyed your home and forced you to flee.
You're a refugee.
Tell me something I don't know. That's the Zhang tribe, a bunch of low-life thieves. The enemies of my tribe for 100 years.
Okay, Avatar, I think it's time to mediate.
Where are the rest of the Ganjin?
They sent me ahead of them to hold a spot.
I didn't know the Canyon Guide took reservations.
That's the ignorance I'd expect from a messy Zhang.
Ooh,
So unorganized and ill-prepared for a journey.
You guys are mean to each other. You just like came out slinging insults.
Who's ready to cross this here canyon?
One of them, I think.
I was here first. My party's on their way.
I can't guide people who aren't here.
Wait, here they come.
We've got sick people that need shelter.
We've got old people who are weary from traveling.
Maybe you Zhans wouldn't have so many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
If you
my
Ganjins
God.
weren't so clean, maybe you wouldn't
They're
live to be
so
so
rude.
old.
These people have been feuding for 100 years.
Maybe you can fix it.
This is the Avatar. I'm sure he can come up with a compromise that will make everyone happy.
I don't think that's possible.
Share the Earthbender and travel together?
Absolutely not.
All right, here's the deal. You're all going down together, and Appa here will fly your sick and elderly across.
I like that. That's a nice compromise.
He's the Avatar, Sokka. Making peace between people is his job.
No food allowed in the canyon. It attracts dangerous predators. Would you rather be hungry or dead? All food better be in your gut or in the garbage.
He's a good tour guide. That man just had like a whole turkey leg and everything. They are very interesting. They are complete opposites. So the way that they clash because they have different standards? That's kind of sad. It's not a reason to clash.
The job's much more than bending, kid. Folks want information. Experts tell us this canyon was most likely carved into the ground by earth spirits.
He's a powerful earthbender.
Everyone stand clear of the wall. These people are fleeing the Fire Nation, aren't they? Gotta make sure we can't be followed.
Watch, Zuko's right there. Oh, I don't think so. I don't like that. Oh, what kind of creature is that? Now we gotta help me! I don't like that thing at all. He just destroyed that thing.
Canyon crawler.
Oh, no.
Your arms, they're broken.
How are we gonna
Without
earth
my
them?
arms, I got no bending.
We're trapped.
We're trapped in this canyon.
So now everybody has to work together and make peace.
I thought the whole point of ditching our food was so we wouldn't have to deal with things like canyon crawlers.
They took food down here.
What?
Why are you pointing fingers at them? I feel like they've been starting with the Zhangs this whole time.
I'm not walking another step with the likes of them.
We need to get out of this canyon. I won't die down here.
I thought I could help you guys get along, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Ganjin's on this side and Zhang's on that side. Sokka, you go with the Zhangs, and Katara, you go with the Ganjins. See if you can find out why they hate each other so much.
I feel like the tribes are so different. Like one is high elf and the other one is like hobbit. Not even hobbit, like
You guys aren't gonna put up your tarps?
shoot.
It's the dry
What are
season.
they called again?
Exactly!
Trolls, not
Besides,
gnomes.
we like to use the tarp as a blanket.
Finally, someone gets it.
Oh no. Just more reason for them to clash with each other. Look how neat and tidy
You
they
really
are.
think it'll rain?
No, but you can never be too careful, right?
I agree with that, yeah. She's like, I found my people. They're scared of the rain. They brought the food.
So it was you guys who had food.
You really think that tribe of thieves isn't smuggling food?
I think they weren't.
I guess it's okay if everyone's doing it. Why does your tribe hate the Zhang so much?
I bet you would enjoy hearing some history.
He's really messed up. It's like he was the one to smuggle the food, but then immediately blamed the Zhangs.
Jin Wei was an earthbender warrior who was assigned an important duty, transporting our sacred orb from the Great Eastern Gate to the Great Western Gate. But as he approached the gate, Jin Wei was attacked by one of the Zhang. That coward Wei Jin knocked Jin Wei to the ground and stole our sacred orb.
Oh, and that's why they call them thieves.
You can never trust
Doesn't mean
a
all of them are
Zhang.
like that. That's not cool. Or don't fall into it.
Care for some meat?
Would I?
Okay, so they also were smuggling. Okay, neither of them could be trusted.
We're horrible for endangering everybody by bringing food down here. They probably assumed we brought food in and decided to bring food in themselves. That's why we brought food in. Our conflict with the Ganjin goes back over 100 years.
Let's hear their side of the story.
Our forefather, Wei Jin, was leaving the western gate of our village when he saw a
The
figure in the
animation's
distance.
completely different too.
It was a man of the Ganjin tribe. Jin Wei Jin stopped to help him. Wei Jin tried to tend to the man's wounds, but Jin Wei insisted the orb was more important and asked him to take it back to his tribe. Promised to send help for the man as soon as he could. He was arrested.
Seen as stealing, but they couldn't just ask the guy?
They sentenced him to 20 long years in prison. We Zhangs will never forget that injustice.
I wonder what the truth is.
Sure would be nice to be around one of those campfires.
It's lonely, isn't it? Being impartial.
Wish I could help these people get along, but it just seems impossible.
Aang, did you leave him down in the ravine?
I'm not so sure the two problems are unrelated. We're almost to the other side.
Will these people cooperate long enough to get out of the canyon?
They ambushed Jin Wei and stole the sacred orb.
What are
He
you
has zero
talking about?
context.
Yeah, Katara, what are you talking about? He was returning it to their village gate and was wrongfully punished by the Ganjin.
Let's get everyone together at the base of the canyon wall.
I love the animation so much.
But I need you all to put your heads together and figure out a way up this cliff.
The Zhang can climb the wall with their long, disgusting fingernail.
What is wrong with you, dude?
I forgot that to the Ganjin, unclipped fingernails is a crime punishable by 20 years in jail.
Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will.
The Avatar is right.
He's so cute.
I take it back. Harsh words aren't so bad.
Okay, they can both fight. How is she fighting in robots?
Is that food?
He's like, no.
Everyone smuggled food down here? You guys put our lives in danger because you couldn't go without a snack for a day?
He's so sad. He was the only one that went hungry. Him and the guide. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, they can sniff food a mile away, huh?
I don't care about this stupid feud. I just want us to get out of here alive.
I only took their side because they fed me.
Honestly, I don't blame them. It's a pretty good reason. I'm noticing that with each episode, you kind of get to see each character kind of grow into themselves. Like, you get to see Aang maturing. And, like, he needs to grow into the Avatar. So, like, the morals are so nice. The animation's so good. And I love how there's different individual stories that kind of just start growing the characters and their journeys.
Everybody, watch me do what I do!
Wait, how are they gonna breathe? They probably can't breathe. You're suffocating them.
Now follow me!
Smart. I wouldn't trust going up a 90-degree incline. But you know, they're never gonna get the bags off their snouts. That makes me sad. I don't know why I'm feeling sorry for them. Just like, I feel so bad. Get the bags off their snouts.
I never thought a Ganjin could get his hands dirty like that.
And I never knew you Zhangs were so reliable in a pinch. Too bad we can't rewrite history. You thieves stole our sacred orb from Jin Wei.
You tyrants unjustly imprisoned Wei Jin for 20 long years.
Wait a second. I know those guys. I might not look it, but I'm 112 years old.
So you know.
Jin Wei and Wei Jin weren't enemies.
Aren't they the same
person?
person?
They were brothers.
Oh no.
Twins, in
Sorry,
fact.
I just... Same name.
And they were 8. They were just playing a game. That was the ball. And the eastern and western gates were the goalposts. Jinwei had the ball and was running toward the goal when he fell and fumbled it. Wei Jin picked it up and started running it back toward the other goal, but he stepped out of bounds. So the official put him in the penalty box for 2 short minutes.
I wouldn't believe him if he was saying this.
You're saying the sacred orb was actually a sacred ball?
Just a regular ball.
I wouldn't believe Aang.
Wei Jin was kind of a slob, and Jinwei was a little stuffed, but they respected each other's differences enough to share the same playing field.
I suppose it's time we forget the past.
I'd be so
and look
embarrassed.
to the future.
I'd be like, we were feuding over like 8-year-olds playing a game. We wasted 100 years worried about this. I'd be so upset. I'd be like, oh, I can't believe I had this unnecessary hatred for no reason.
I cannot thank you enough, Avatar.
Let us travel to the Earth Kingdom capital as one tribe.
I'm sick of this place.
Understandable.
That's some luck you knew Jin Wei and Wei Jin.
Or you could call it lying.
Of course.
I made the whole thing up.
That is so wrong.
She's smiling. Okay, so basically Aang will go through any lengths to keep the peace. So, I just finished watching the latest episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I feel like this episode really showcased Aang's skills and his maturity and the fact that he's getting more experience in becoming a mediator and being able to kind of like put people at ease. I don't know what it was, but the animation really stuck out to me with this episode, and it really is just visually a beautiful show. I really do like it. You can tell that so much time and effort and love was put into this show. Morally, like, there's really good lessons to be learned from each episode and each show, and I feel like that, like, they don't make that anymore. So I'm seeing a lot of parallels between like my favorite show ever and this. So I don't know. I'm just really excited to continue. Sokka's practicing on the glider? That's gutsy. Oh yeah, it's a dream. Okay, I was gonna be like, Momo's not that big.
We need you, Aang.
I need you too.
Oh, there's a storm. There it is.
Be careful, guys! Gyatso?
Why did you disappear?
I didn't mean to.
Okay, so he's feeling the pressure. That's what that dream was.
I just had a bad dream.
You want to tell me about it?
You guys want to hear about my dream?
Yes.
That's okay.
course.
I didn't want to talk about it anyway.
Look at those clear skies, buddy. Should be some smooth flying.
We better smoothly fly ourselves to a market.
This was in my dream. We shouldn't go to the market. Food eats people.
Okay, let's go to the market.
Momo could talk. You said some very unkind things.
I feel like if there's any animal that we've met so far that would badmouth anyone, it'd be Momo.
There is a storm coming.
There's not a cloud in sight. We know the Avatar is traveling northward, so we will do the same.
Consider the safety of the crew.
Doesn't matter.
He has an internal Doppler radar. You don't understand, Zuko.
Finding the Avatar is far more important than any individual's safety.
What's that man dead? He said it without saying it.
I don't know if I like the sound of that swishing.
It's the ripe juices swishing around.
We're out of money anyway.
Why'd you have to assault Sokka? Sokka didn't do anything.
Now what are we supposed to do?
You could get a job, smart guy.
Fish can wait. There's going to be a terrible storm.
Everybody knows about the storm.
My joints say there's going to be a storm.
Well, it's your joints against my brain.
I ain't coming.
Then I'll find a new fish hauler and pay him double what you get.
I'll go.
You're hired.
You're hired.
And he's paying double.
Who told you that nonsense?
You said it.
Looks like your uncle was right about the storm after all.
You'd better learn some respect.
What do you know about respect? You don't care about anyone but yourself. What should I expect from a spoiled prince?
Easy now. Enough.
I don't need your help keeping order on my ship.
Uncle is such a great mediator. I love him. He's so wise. He's understanding. He's level-headed. He's a great mediator.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
I can't back out just because of some bad weather.
The boy with the tattoos has some sense.
Airbender tattoos. You're the Avatar, ain't you? The Avatar disappeared for 100 years. You turned your back on the world.
Oh, I'm gonna roast this kid.
He has done nothing but help people and save lives since I met him.
Aang, what's wrong?
Keep flying!
You're a horrible old man.
He is.
That fisherman was way out of line.
He wasn't.
What do you mean?
It's not his place to say anything.
It's kind of a long story.
I'm gonna try to get a little fire going.
Katara is so great.
I'll never forget the day the monks told me I was the Avatar. First, you form the ball. Then you gotta get on quick. Quick, get on!
Oh, man, that's hard.
Where'd you learn that trick, Aang? I made it up. Wow!
We need to speak with you. We have known you were the Avatar for some time.
Those were some of my favorite toys when I was little.
You chose them from among thousands of toys, and these items belong to Avatar's past.
Oh, so you knew he was the Avatar?
You chose them because they were familiar.
So that's how you know he's the Avatar, because he chose a couple toys?
There are troubling signs.
I fear that war may be upon us, young Avatar.
You need to learn all elements now.
Who does Zuko think he is?
You really want to know? May I join you? He has been through much.
Let me in. I want to go into the war chamber.
These meetings are dreadfully boring.
Don't you think I need to start learning as much as I can?
He has a smile on his face?
But you must promise not to speak.
Thank you, Uncle.
Iroh's the best.
So I am recommending the 41st Division.
New recruits. How do you expect them to defeat a powerful Earth Kingdom battalion?
They'll be used as a distraction.
So you know that they're all gonna die.
You can't sacrifice an
There
entire
we go.
division like that.
Zuko was right, but it was not his place to speak out.
Was that why his dad kicked him out and burned him?
So you were upset that you were the Avatar?
After I found out, everything began changing. We made up a game you can play with the air scooter.
Now that you're the Avatar, it's kind of an unfair advantage for whichever team you're on.
Oh.
I can't play?
That's the only fair way. Now, who wants to have Jinju on their team?
So the second that he found out he was Avatar, he lost his childhood.
Hey.
The Avatar should be training. I must test you on some high-level techniques.
As long as I am his guardian, I will decide when he trains.
They're grumpy. He's a child. Let him have some of his childhood.
Fire Lord became very angry.
Oh,
with
that's
him.
not the fire. That's the Fire Lord. I thought the other guy he spoke up against was his dad.
And there was only one way to resolve.
A fire duel.
That's right. Zuko looked upon the old general he had insulted and declared that he was not afraid. Zuko had spoken out against the general's plan. It was the Fire Lord whom he had disrespected.
So he has to challenge his own father.
Zuko would have to duel his own father.
And that's how he got the burn, because he spoke out?
He needs to grow up as a normal boy.
You are letting your affection for the boy cloud your judgment.
All I want is what is best for him.
You and Aang must be separated. The Avatar will be sent away to the Eastern Air Temple to complete his training.
Is that him running away?
How could they do that to me? I'm sorry I got so mad.
You have a right to be angry after the monks sent you away like that.
That's not exactly what happened.
Hey, I'm not going to let them take you away from me.
Next thing I knew, I was waking up in your arms after you found me in the iceberg. And then the Fire Nation attacked our temple, and I wasn't there to help. Fisherman was right. I did turn my back on the world.
If you had stayed, you would have been killed along with all the other airbenders. The world needs you now. You give people hope.
He begged for mercy.
I only had the Fire Nation's best interest at heart. I'm sorry I spoke out of turn.
You will fight for your honor.
I won't fight you.
Suffering will be your teacher.
Burnt his own son? That's disgusting.
The Fire Lord said that by refusing to fight, Zuko had shown shameful weakness. As punishment, he was banished and sent to capture the Avatar.
So that's why he's so obsessed.
He wants to regain his honor.
Capturing the Avatar is the only chance he has of things
Going
returning to
home.
normal.
Things will never return to normal. The Avatar gives Zuko hope.
He doesn't even care about the Avatar. He just wants to regain his like life, his normalcy.
Help! Oh, please help! They haven't returned. I'm going to find them.
I'm going with you.
I'm staying here.
Smart lady. This is very similar to the storm that Aang went through when he went in and got frozen and stuff.
The helmet!
Last time he was out in a storm like this, that's what happened. Oh, what the heck? Iroh, what? I didn't know he could do that. And Zuko saved him. Very nice. Teamwork.
Whoa! There!
The Avatar! Let him go. We need to get this ship to safety.
Yeah, keep your men safe.
Hang on to the rope!
Sorry for losing I'm so sorry that you're gonna lose your ship, but like, maybe you shouldn't have done this. Listen to your wife next time. Listen to her joints. We gone for another 100 years? No, we aren't. Yip yip appa. I don't know if he's airbending or waterbending.
I'm sorry.
Your apology is accepted.
I like that Zuko learns. That was an interesting exchange. Although it was just a glance, you could tell both of them were just trying to be safe.
You owe this boy an apology.
I give him a free fish and we call it even.
I don't eat meat.
Seriously? You're still gonna pay me, right?
In fish. I like how he just had the fish in his pocket.
I don't think you're gonna have those nightmares anymore.
If you weren't here now, well, I guess I wouldn't be either. Thank you for saving my life, Avatar.
It stopped raining.
It's beautiful. It looks like summer after the rain. How it has that yellowy tinge. Oh, the color scheme for this show is so good. I love the aesthetic behind it. So I just finished watching The Storm, the Avatar The Last Airbender episode, and I actually think that it doubles as a meaning. I feel like the storm obviously refers to the physical storm that both Zuko and Aang were in, but I think it also refers to the storm that both of them went through as to what their lives were prior that got them to this point. So there was a double meaning and there was symbolism behind the title of the storm, which I really loved to see. So I find that to be really fascinating, and I just really liked seeing more of the background behind each of these characters and seeing the depth behind them. I love this episode, and let me know your thoughts down down below. Is there anything that you noticed, or if you got like the same kind of vibe from the episode? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.